As soon as YouTube tells me it's on YouTube, then we'll get going on Mr. Flores's plea. Mr. Flores, I'm
Yes,
going
sir.
to ask you a series of questions. There's no trick questions here. I'll show you a couple documents. We'll go ahead and get this taken care of, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, Miss Court Reporter, we ready to go? Yeah, good. Court call State of Texas versus Nathaniel Flores. This is cause number 733334. We're here today for a plea. We're conducting the hearing using the Zoom application. We're also live streaming the proceedings on YouTube so that it is open to the public. My name is Judge Jefferson Moore. I'm sitting by assignment in County Court at Law number 6 for Bexar County, and specifically in the Bexar County Jail Court. And if I could have the attorneys make appearances, starting with the state of Texas, please.
Austin Alward for the state.
Bud Rittenhour for the defense.
So you the same, Nathaniel Flores charged by evading arrest or detention. It says with a vehicle on here. Is that a mistake to addressing the attorneys? Because I thought a vehicle was a felony offense.
Charges to misdemeanor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was that just a mistake on paperwork? I can correct it. I just need to.
yeah. The docket just says evading misdemeanor A.
Well, I'll correct it here when we get a minute. All right. So it's not a vehicle case, but sir, are you the same Nathaniel Flores charged by information with evading arrest or detention? Is that you, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to use a function of Zoom called share screen. I'm going to show you some documents. First one is the defendant's consent to plea by video conference. I'm using my cursor to circle around electronic signature. Is this yours?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing this, you're telling me two things. One, you understand formally we do pleas live in an open court, but that you're consenting to do this plea by video conference. Did you understand that when you signed this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Secondly, your electronic signature here, as well as all the electronic signatures in the plea packet in front of me today, you're telling me that those are valid as if they were personally signed. Did you understand that when you signed this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Approve the consent, make it a part of the record. Scrolling down to another document, it's called the court's admonishments. And this is the one I was just saying a minute ago. It says, it lists a vehicle here, but I'm going to have that corrected. But it's just evading arrest or detention, which is a Class A misdemeanor. And are you familiar with this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go over this with Mr. Rittenhour.
I beg your pardon, Judge.
I was asking the defendant if he went over the court's admonishment with you. Mr. Flores, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go over this document with Mr. Rittenhour.
Yes, sir.
And did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
On page 2, I'm using my cursor to circle around electronic signature. Is this yours?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to get out of share screen. By signing the court's admonishment, telling me that you understand the court's admonishments and that you understand the rights that are contained within it. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that you're going to give up those rights. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right you're going to give up is the right to a trial by jury. You have a right to confess against you. You also have the right to remain silent. It includes the right not to incriminate yourself and not plead today. You understand that before you sign this?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing this, you're also telling me you understand the consequences of a plea and the sentencing range for the Class A misdemeanor of evading arrest, which is anywhere up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. Did you understand that before you signed this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Approve the waivers that are contained within the court's admonishments. I make them. State, can you list for me the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. A $0 fine, court costs, 268 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money short and concurrent, and the state asks that the judgment be satisfied.
Counsel, is that your understanding of the plea bargain?
That is, Your Honor.
And Mr. Flores, is that your understanding as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Flores, I'm not bound by your plea bargain. I do not have to follow it. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
If I do follow the plea bargain, then you lose your right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's true unless I grant you permission to appeal or unless certain motions were filed and ruled upon. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, any such rulings in this case?
There have been none, Judge.
If I do not follow the plea bargain, I'll allow you to withdraw the plea and we'll proceed to trial as if this hearing never occurred. Do you understand that? Do you understand my question?
Ms.
Yes,
Flo,
Your Honor.
All right, let me ask it again. If I do not follow the plea bargain, then I'll allow you to withdraw the plea and we'll proceed to trial as if this hearing never occurred. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
If not, then a plea of guilty or no contest to the offense could have serious adverse effects on your immigration status. Counsel, do you believe that your client has a factual and rational understanding of the charge pending against him?
I do, Judge.
Do you believe he's been able to assist you in the defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's mentally competent to waive rights and enter a plea here today?
I do.
Sir, to the offense that's listed on your information, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
You understand you can still be found guilty under a no contest plea
Yes, sir.
other than the plea bargain. Did anyone promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone force you or coerce you to plead today?
No, Your Honor.
After going over this case with your attorney, do you believe that pleading here today is in your best interest?
Yes, Your Honor.
Find that the plea is freely, intelligently, and voluntarily made, that you're mentally competent to enter into such a plea, and I find you guilty, sir. Counsel, do we waive the pre-sentence investigation report?
We do, Your Honor.
Is there any legal reason as to why your client cannot be sentenced today?
There are none.
No legal reason. According to the agreement of the state, sir, sentence you to 268 days in the Bexar County Jail. I'll give you credit for time served. There is a $0 fine and court costs. The time and money will run concurrent, and this is judgment satisfied. Sir, this is a plea bargain case. I followed the plea bargain. So you do not have the court's permission to appeal. You do not have the right to appeal. I'm making a certification of this for the record. We'll provide a copy of the certification to your attorney to provide to you. For the attorneys, is there anything else from either side?
No, nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
Nothing further.
The matter is concluded. Thank you, Mr. Flores.
Flores, go ahead and come inside.